everyone. Welcome to Hot Dog's first and probably not only virtual improv extravaganza. We have collected all of ourselves virtually from across central Wisconsin to bring you some virtual improv. So here are all our players. We have me, Matt, Jen, Reed, Garrett, Katie, and Panda joining us today. Unfortunately, since there's a weird asynchronous virtual improv land, we won't have to ask you for suggestions, so we'll just get them ourselves. But this show will be just as improv-y, just as fantastic, and just as live for us, at least. So don't worry. I have my trusty phone full of random words right here. So let's get going. Our first game is Switch Interview. So our first players, Katie and Treed, are going to show up on your screen like this. Perfect. Now they're going to do a interview style game. At any point, you can switch and you get a whole new group of people up there. Sound good? Are you ready, Hot Dog?
We are ready.
Yes.
Perfect. Let's get going. Your first suggestion is Outback.
So, Katie, thanks for joining me here at the Outback Steakhouse.
I'm so excited. I've got a coupon.
Yeah, I see you have ordered the 90-ounce steak.
Yes, sirree. I have been training for this my whole life.
And training for what exactly? What are we going to do tonight?
I'm going to stretch my stomach like it's never been stretched before. 90 ounces of quarter steak in this old belly.
Switch. So that was weird. Let's try this next one. Bro.
Bruh. Yeah, bruh.
What are your thoughts on glutamine?
Gloomy? Man, you know me. I always put stuff in my body that I can't spell. All right? Creatine, protein, anything I can't spell, I put it in my body. I put clay in my body the other day, and it's like, this shit works. This stuff works. You know?
Bro, are you telling me you can't spell clay?
Switch.
Bro.
I muted myself. Very hard to give you a suggestion whilst muted. The next is Printer.
Welcome back. Today we have so much to talk about, and our first guest had to leave because of an asthma attack. But we have one of the IT guys in here who's the real live IT guy or gal from our station here with us today, and she's gonna tell us about stuff, and I'm super excited about it. So IT, I don't know what to call you. What do you like to go by?
My name's Tracy. You just call me that.
Okay, Tracy. Cool. So Tracy, what exactly do you do for us here?
Usually I stay alone in a room and I remote in to everyone's computers when they need help.
Oh, that's so cool. We started doing that for the quarantine too. So like that must be a quarantine thing for you, huh?
Yes, this is the most human interaction I've had in 17 years.
Switch. I don't know if you guys enjoyed that, but I will. But I did. Other way around. I don't know if I enjoyed that, but you guys will. Who knows? Whatever. This is live. Here we are. Katie and Preet again. Welcome. Perfect. Your suggestion. Complacent.
All right. Here we are. We are talking with my dear friend and my longtime lover, please tell us a little bit about when you first kind of felt the joy of life leave your body.
Well, it was shortly after I met you when we got married. I was standing there at the altar, and then I thought, this is it. This is my life from now on. It was really nice having the family there, though. I gotta admit.
It's really, really moving. I'm really feeling also how we both just became sad people.
Yeah,
Switch.
marriage does that.
That was good. Switch. Glad they decided to switch. Our suggestion, Garrett, is memoir.
Memoir.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. So, you'd like to tell me about your stories in the other side of the continent, yes?
I was walking down the stairs the other day, and I just couldn't help but scream. I'm so incredibly bored with life right now. I was once an animal growing up, and now all I do is just walk downstairs. I barely put on pants anymore. It's just a sad, existenceless life. I just don't know what I'm doing. You know? It's just sad.
Did we get the wrong guy? We're supposed to be talking about different continents. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is a totally. The
other day I cried. I cried when I was looking at my TV dinner.
You
It
guys
said it was going to take
again?
3.5 minutes, and it just took too long.
I found a drunk waif, and I've invited
X-ray is your suggestion.
Oh, it seems we're
All
back
right. So for my science project, I have to ask you some questions. Can you tell me how you see through things with those glasses?
Well, yes, of course I can. For you see, I have a very well-developed optic nerve. I have probably the best well-developed optic nerve in all of optic nerves. And when that optic nerve is magnified to the nth time, I can not only see two things, but through things. It's mostly.
What is the coolest thing you've ever looked through?
Oh, well, that would be ice.
Oh, but I can look through ice.
Yes, but it is quite cool. In fact, I can't think of a cooler thing that I can see through at this particular moment.
Oh, ha, ha, ha.
And our last one, being tempted to go off a diet.
Yes. Welcome back to the Food Network. Today we have Food McGee here with us, and I heard that you are leaving us, Food McGee.
I am. It saddens my old cholesterol-filled heart, but it's time for me to move on. I've been contacted by Weight Watchers International, and they paid me a pretty hefty sum to be able to prove that their program works. So
I also heard that they were threatening to sue you if you didn't join them.
Minor details. It just was a little something about the book that I wrote calling every diet a scam and that butter's not bad. And although, and it might have been the protesting outside of Weight Watchers International saying fat is fun. Fat is fun.
Well, thank you for joining us, Food McGee. Up next, we have our scheduled program, Butter is Good.
Switch, perfect. Thank you, Food McGee. Thank you, Food Network. Probably want to see me, huh? So, thanks, guys, for. Whoa. Anyway, regardless, my lighting situation is neither here nor there. We have more games to play, though. So, can I get my good friends Panda, Katie, Treat, and Garrett up here, and we're going to play some advice column. So we are playing the first ever totally audienceless advice column. So we're going to be giving questions out to the nether and hoping that someone at some point watches and picks this up. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, who knows. So each one of our characters here are gonna get a suggestion from me. I guess I'm the only one watching. And we will ask some questions and they will deliver some of their expert advice. So let's get started, huh? So Tree, do you want to ask a question or do you want to get a random word?
Just give me a random word.
All right, random word. Ooh, that one, I don't know what that one means. Jittery.
Jittery. Okay.
All right, Garrett, do you want to ask a question or do you want a random word from the random word machine?
Let's go with random word from the random word machine.
All right, my friend's condo. It's 3 words, I'm sorry. Katie, question or random word?
Random word.
Random word. Philosopher. Panda, random word or question?
Random word seems to be the choice tonight. Let's go with that.
Seems to be. Okay, hopefully you know what this means. Regency romance.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
So
That is more than one word. Again.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The random word generator generates anywhere between 1 and 3 random words. I apologize for not disclosing that. Anyway, let's start with Tree. You can explain who you are and why you're here at our advice column.
Hi, I'm Frank. I don't really know why I'm here. They just pulled me off the streets. I was hanging out in the alleyway, and now I'm here in front of everyone.
Perfect. How about you, Garrett?
Hi, my name's Chris. Unless you're a cop, then my name is Treed. All right. And, I just love hanging out with other people's couches.
Perfect. Katie.
Well, my name is Reginald, and I am a very intellectual individual that you are going to just love listening to every word I have to say.
Perfect. Panda.
Hello, I'm William Eddington III. I have just come back from quite a voyage to the continent, and I'm hoping that I can find a good love connection today.
Perfect. All right, let's get our questions, huh? All right. First question that our people want to know. Let's see. If you're I missed it. I'm sorry. I apologize. If you had to describe yourself as a movie, what movie would you pick and why?
I might pick the Fast and the Furious because I'm really fast. I can talk fast, walk fast, and I can't fall asleep fast. That's a hard thing to do. But pretty much anything that needs to be done fast, I can do it fast, and I can do it. I'll do anything for like $20.
I can't really describe myself as a movie, but I can really describe myself as a TV show because I was on a TV show It's called Cops. So that's how I would describe myself perfectly. So, that's that. Yeah, that's what I got to say.
Well, I would describe myself as the movie Clockwork Orange because I've never really seen it, nor do I understand truly what it's about. But I believe it is very confusing and doesn't make a lot of sense, but acts like it does. So that's would be my movie.
Well, I would have a very hard time describing myself as a movie. You see, I find the pictures to be a quite vulgar affair. It astounds me that people would not only go to them, but bring their children and their women to them. Um, it's one thing for the poors, but for an upstanding citizen to go to such vulgarity, it boggles my mind.
Well, thank you, panelists. Our next question received by internet right now. I just got it. Is there are two kinds of people? What are those two types?
I would say it's type A and type B. I don't really know the difference between them per se, label wise. I don't like to label people. People like to label me, and labels can hurt. They say he's no good. They say he is too fast, too jittery, and then that hurts. And then I go back to old habits after I get hurt, and then it's just a vicious cycle. It's a vicious cycle. Why is it a vicious cycle? It just is.
So for me, there's two types of people. All right, there's those that have condos and those who do not, who wait till their friends go on vacation and leave their condos wide open for everybody. So those are the two types of people. So
Well, I think the two types of people are the people who get it and the people who don't get it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, to start with, there is the industrious. I believe the industrious man is a self-made man, someone who goes out and really gets at what they need to do. They explore new places, bring things back for the empire, and of course, always build on themselves. The other type of man is the romantic man, who would stay at home and simply waste away his life looking for a woman, a tree love, some sort of intangible thing that fills the void that they should be filling with ruthless productivity.
Wow, thank you for those questions, for those answers. We really appreciate it here. We just received another question about conspiracy theories. What is something you strongly suspect but have no proof of?
Oh, I mean, I have plenty of proof. If you need proof, I can get you proof. But I mean, like the government is teaming up with the aliens, man, and they're after everyone. I mean, they're after me in particular because they think that I'm the next, leader of man, and they take me up in their ship. And then all the presidents are there, and they talk to me, but they talk too slow, so I can't understand them. But if you need proof, I can get you proof.
what I truly believe is that history class is useless, because there's no proof that history really happened. Like what happened before I was born? I wasn't there, so I have no proof of that. So, that's my take on conspiracy theories.
Well, I truly believe that The real conspiracy here is, does someone do good because we are predestined to do good? Or does someone choose to do good or do bad? Are our actions our own actions, or are we predestined to do those said actions? So really everything we do is predestined to be done already. You have no free will, you have no choice. I'm gonna need you to write a 6-page essay arguing with yourself on that. Single-spaced, please. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't been listening to any of the things you've been saying in the past few minutes. I've been ruminating about a young lady that I was talking to yesterday, Mally Kelprick III. She's also a third, which is very unusual for a young lady. And when I asked her, what are your thoughts on the government? She actually had a response to me, which I found very clear.
Beautiful, beautiful answers. Thank you for taking the time to discuss those with us. Our last question tonight, turns out we only have 5 viewers, is this last question. What is your guilty pleasure? What is something that you rarely admit to actually liking?
Give me $20 and you'll find out.
My guilty pleasure that I tend to indulge myself in is getting sidetracked. What was that? Yeah. No. I'm in the middle. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I gotta go. Bye.
My guilty pleasure is The Bachelorette. I love those juicy, gossipy details. Pour me a glass of Pinot Gris and take me away.
Sometimes when I'm feeling particularly low, I do find it quite amusing to hire some of the poors as servants and then fire them just randomly.
Well, I shouldn't have laughed at that. That's inappropriate. Anyway, that is advice column. Thank you thank you experts for being with us. Thank you our 5 listeners who listened and submitted questions. We really appreciate that. Anyway, we have another game all chalked up and ready. It is called Narrative Telephone. So for those of you wondering, this is a brand new game invented days ago that we've kind of enjoyed and we've been playing the last couple weeks here in the virtual world. Pretty simple, just like a game of regular telephone. I have a story that none of the other people have heard. In fact, I would suggest no one has heard it because I pulled it off the internet 15 minutes ago. So none of these guys have heard or seen it before. They are going to listen to me tell it once, and then they're going to try and retell it down the line of our improvisers. Last time we played this game, and we went from a cat who likes to chase his own tail to a giant lizard that spins the earth by chasing itself. So, I mean, who knows where this goes? This could go anywhere, everywhere. Let's find out. So the rest of our group is going to mute themselves, and I'm hoping that they're being honest in doing that. I myself don't even know if they're doing that. Anyway, let's get started. So it looks like Katie's up first, huh? Okay, so let me tell you about the Fox and the Crow. So, Fox was wandering through the forest pretty lazily. He was a little hungry, but not like super starving. So he was out on the hunt. He was looking for stuff, jumping through holes. Finally, he spotted a crow sitting on a tree branch, not too far up. And on this tree branch, in this crow's mouth, was a delectable, exquisite, delicious looking piece of Munster cheese. All right, the fox is like, oh man, cheese could hit the spot right now, but I gotta get it out of that crow's mouth. How do I do that? The fox wanted to outwit the bird. He walks up to that crow and says, what a noble and gracious bird I see in that tree. What an exquisite beauty. What fair plumage. Man, if your voice is as lovely as your feathers, you would be the jewel of all birds. And that crow was so flattered that she opened her beak and went, caw, caw, listen to me, you're right, I am the most beautiful bird of all. Thanks. And as she said that cheese popped, and before it hit the ground, the fox gobbled it up and ran off. And that is the story of the fox and the crow.
That was a beautiful story, Matthew. Beautiful.
Good luck.
All right. Now I need Jen. All right, friend. This is a story. Are you ready? Prepare
I'm
yourself.
ready.
Okay. All right. So there is a fox, and he was super hungry, but not feeling like super ambitious. But he was trotting along, doing his little fox thing. And he got a little grumbly in his tumbly, and he saw this crow. And the crow was eating his favorite snack, the fox's favorite snack, cheese. Not just any cheese, Jen, Munster cheese. The most delicious, creamy, low-rated, but should be rated highest cheese in the world, okay? So this fox was like, dang, I could go for some cheese. That sounds great. So the fox was trying to think, like, how can I get that cheese? There's no other snacks all around. I've got to get that cheese. So, Jenna, the fox thought, I'm going to outsmart this dumb crow, okay? So he looks at the crow and he says, hey, crow, you have such beautiful feathers, and your like beak is so shiny, and you're really just the top of all crows. If your little caw sounds as beautiful as the way that you look, you're going to be the best crow in the whole land. And the crow, feeling good about itself, was like, caw, caw, caw. Oh man, I do sound beautiful. And at the first caw, the piece of cheese fell from his mouth onto, and before it hit the ground, the fox grabbed it and ran. And that's how the fox got the cheese from the crow. Got it?
I got it. Well, that's no fun. All right, cool. I'm going to tell my story to Panda.
Oh, okay. Well, good luck.
Thanks. All right. So you ready for this fabulous story? It's about woodland creatures.
Oh, good.
Okay. So there was a fox, and the fox was roaming around the woods, and he was getting pretty hangry, right? As foxes do, and he couldn't find any food. Not a good forager, this fox, right? So he was walking around, and he suddenly sees a crow. And this crow is hanging out, and wouldn't you know it, the crow has food. And this crow, I almost said crow is eating the fox's favorite snack, which is Munster cheese. And this fox needs this cheese, okay? He needs the cheddar, only it's Munster. Okay, so he's got to find a way to outsmart this crow, because the crow's not just going to give him the cheese, right? Okay, clearly. So he goes up to the crow, and he's like, all right, I know I have to play this. I have to flatter him a little bit. So he says to the crow, hey man, you've got some pretty shiny ass feathers. Those are some primo, you got some good feathers. Your beak is fantastic. Almost looks like you polished up that guy today. But you know what I really want to know? I want to know if your voice is as beautiful as the rest of you. Okay, So clearly the crow's feeling pretty good at this point, and he's like all puffed up, all plumaged out, being like, yeah, I'm all that. So what he does, thinking he's awesome, is he, just belts it out as crows do, right? So he's just like, "Caw!" And as he does that, the cheese flies from his beak, and before it even hits the ground, the fox was all up on that. Got his little scrumptious morsel, got a snack on, all because he outsmarted this crow. That was your story.
All right. Treat, let me tell you the story about the hangry. Can you hear me? Oh, good. That's important because I'm about to tell you the story of the hangry fox. So there's this hangry fox, right?
Okay.
He's moping his butt around the woods, being all like, oh, I'm so hungry. And then he smells this cheese, right? So he's like, I dig some cheese. And he goes over to the smell of this cheese and he finds this crow. Like there's just a crow in the woods because crows live in the woods too, so it makes sense. And he's eating some Munster.
Okay.
He's got a bunch of Munster. And the fox is like, I like cheddar, so I would like Munster too. I'll give this a shot. I don't know how he can tell what kind of cheese it is because it's currently in the crow's mouth. It's just
Okay.
He's got a beak full of Munster. And so the fox is all like, you know what? I know how to get this from this crow. And he slinks up all sly and he's like, oh, hey, crow. You looking fine today. I like how polished your beak is. Look at them tail feathers. Ooh, look at them tail feathers. And the crow like starts peacocking around, because he's feeling good. He's feeling good about himself. And so Fox is like, you know what? You might look good on the outside, but can you sing? And the crow's thinking like, yeah, I can sing. I'm a bird, man. And he just bells. And the cheese comes flying out of his beak. And the fox is just like, cheese dog, just jumps up and snaps that out of the air.
Great. So that was the story of the hangry fox. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell it back to everybody now.
Yeah, might as well. Let's get everyone back on. All right, Reed, tell us what you heard.
All right, students, sit down because I'm going to tell you all a story.
Wait. Oh, no. I missed it.
Whoops. All right, kids, I'm going to tell you a story about the hangry, slimy fox. So there was a fox walking around the forest, and he liked cheese a lot because he was a fox who liked cheese. So he's sliding his butt around in the forest, and he comes across a crow who's got a big old hunk of Munster cheese hanging out of his beak. And the fox recognizes it right away because the fox really likes cheddar, and cheddar and Munster are pretty similar. So the fox walks up to this crow. He's a slinky and he's slimy, and he goes, "Hey crow, you're a real good-looking crow, you're a real bird. I like how your beak is shiny, and I like how your feathers are like peacock feathers." And the crow doesn't say thanks because otherwise the cheese would fall out of his mouth. But then the fox says, "But can you sing, Miss Crow? Because you're sure beautiful on the outside, but I need to hear that demi-delectable inside singing voice." And the crow thinks, "Of course I can sing. I'm a bird, and crows have the most beautiful voice of all birds." So the bird the crow is like, "Ah!" and it screams at the fox, and the cheese goes flying straight at the fox, and he catches it in the mouth, and then they don't say anything to each other, and the fox just walks away.
Wow, that was pretty good. Much better than the last time we played that. In fact, probably too good. So there we have it. Narrative telephone. I hope you guys had as much fun as we did with that game. Next is shopkeeper. So Jen, we have to ask you to leave our sick virtual hangout. Meanwhile, the rest of us, being Garrett, Treat, and Panda, are going to create some really fun, really cool things for shopkeeper Jen to guess about. Panda coming back? No? All right.
There he is.
There we go. Okay. So the big random internet machine. All right. We'll get 3 things and then we'll let you guys mess around with them. The first thing is a sushi dinner.
Delicious.
You wanna try that one, Treat?
I'll do that one.
Okay. Thing number 2 is let's see. How about a blow dryer? Panda, you want a blow dryer? And the last one, I don't even know what most of these are. A piercing. Garrett, you're gonna get a piercing.
Sounds okay. My dad might
Right.
be pissed, but whatever.
This isn't a regular sushi dinner, though. What's different about it?
It's not filled with fish. It's filled with a different object, which I assume you're also grabbing for me.
Oh, I can do that. Yeah, a different object, you say? How about a skirt? There's no fish. It is skirt sushi.
All right. And usually sushi in fancy places will go around on a conveyor belt, but this sushi is moving around on a different method of transportation.
It is delivered via it is delivered via Mike Tyson.
This is a restaurant I want to go to.
Yeah.
Minus
Mike Tyson.
minus the skirts instead of fish.
Yeah. All right, Panda, your blow dryer. What's weird about your blow dryer?
All right, so most blow dryers have like a hot and a cold setting, but this one has a third setting. What is it?
Jolly.
Jolly. All right, and this isn't just an everyday blow dryer. This is a one-of-a-kind blow dryer. In fact, it was used by a celebrity to get prepared for a very famous movie. Who is this very famous celebrity?
Mario.
Mario.
Perfect. All right. Garrett, your piercing. Let's talk about that.
So most piercings, they're made out of metal. This piercing is more made out of
Dog.
dog. Okay. And the do we need another suggestion or
Give me one more.
the location of the piercing is usually somewhere on the ears, nose, lips, face, belly button. This piercing's somewhere else.
This piercing is on your landlord.
Is on my landlord.
Mhm.
All right.
All right, who would like to go first?
I'll go. I don't mind.
All right.
Hey, Jen, come on back.
Hopefully that works on the internet as well. There we are. All
It
right.
works.
Shops open. Players, I hope you're ready. Audience, you'll be ready when you see it. It's going to be great.
Knock, knock, knock.
Hi. Hi, how can I help you today?
Hi. This is a fine-looking establishment. I'm feeling very hungry today, so I was hoping to get something to eat.
Sure, yeah, we can do that. What are you in the mood for today?
Something probably more expensive. I'm feeling really fancy. Not something I would get, every day, but I like.
Sure.
Yeah. What do you
How
got?
about like a lobster?
Close. I mean, I am feeling pretty fishy, so if you have
like,
something more compact.
More compact than a lobster?
Yeah.
Like a scallop?
Maybe something with rice.
Okay. Like
Oh, and I didn't bring any silverware either, so I'll have to eat it with the 2 pieces of wood that I brought.
oh, so you want like a shrimp? Like
I mean,
shrimp fried rice with
you
some
could
chopsticks?
put shrimp in it, but I need it to be like all rolled into one big thing that I can just eat in one bite.
Like a lobster roll. Like sushi.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Sorry, the name escaped me. I couldn't. Yeah. You serve sushi here?
I sure do.
Oh, awesome. So what is the sushi filled with?
Oh, well, I do have I have shrimp, or crab, or lobster. Oh,
No,
okay.
I kind of changed my mind about the fish. I'm not sure I want fish inside of it. I was thinking about something a lot maybe harder to chew than fish.
Harder to chew, like hard, like beef jerky.
No, I mean it's not hard per se. Usually pretty soft. Usually pretty can be silky, can be cottony. Something along those
You want
lines.
fabric? You want?
Yeah. I mean, made of fabric. What do your waitresses wear when they're serving up my sushi?
Aprons?
Kind of similar shape is what I'm looking to put in my sushi, but it covers all the way around.
Like a coat? Like a chef's coat?
No, all the way around your derriere.
Oh, like a skirt?
Yeah, I could really go for some sushi with a skirt inside of it instead of fish.
Okay. You know what?
Do you have that?
Sure. We can definitely do that.
All right. Well, fire up that conveyor belt. Oh wait, no. Everybody gets sushi on a conveyor belt, right? I'm sure you got something different that can bring the sushi to me.
Yeah, conveyor belt. So cliche, right?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yep. So I was thinking that you could have it brought to me in something way more two-legged than a conveyor belt.
That's a two-legged?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like a person?
Yeah. But not just any person. A specific person.
Oh.
But
Would this specific person happen to be famous?
Yes. Yes, they are. And I'm sure you can hire them. But one point I'd like to make is that when I receive my sushi, I would like to keep both of my ears.
Can you repeat that last part?
I would like to keep both of my ears upon receiving my sushi.
Oh, do you want Mike Tyson to bring you your
Yeah,
sushi?
I do.
You know, it's funny enough, I just hired him last week. Business is very,
Oh,
very slow.
that's excellent. That's great. People often get my order wrong, so if you just want to read it back to me before I.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. This is sushi with a skirt in it, served to you by my actually employee of the month, Mike Tyson.
That's exactly right. I'll take it.
Perfect. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Thanks.
Oh boy, I hope I can help someone else. Okay, there we go.
Hi. I am
Hello.
clearly a rebellious teenage girl.
Yep.
And I
It's
was
close.
wondering if you could help me show off my rebellious side.
Ooh, I'm intrigued. I would love to help you. Would you like a good hair dye, a piercing, a new tattoo?
Oh, maybe the second one.
You want something pierced?
Yes.
All right.
You know, but I
What
was
would you like
I
me
was
to
thinking,
stick a hole through?
you know what? Where I would want the hole to stick on me. See, I would like the hole on me to be more of a move your lips. You gotta move your lips. Okay, sorry about that. So, what I would love the placing of this piercing to be is I would love it to be not on me per se because I'm afraid of needles. You know me. You know. Oh
sure.
shucks. Quit hitting yourself.
So you want me
to be like a person who I send a check to like once a month who would just let me live at a certain place that we agreed upon. You know?
So you want to pierce your landlord?
That sounds perfect to me. Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay,
You know?
I mean I haven't done like break-in secret piercings in a while, but I'll get my stuff out. It's fine.
Okay, yeah. Can you show me the piercing?
Yeah. Here, I got a couple right here. There's little guys, little sticky doos here. Little stab that through something.
Is that metal?
Yes.
Oh, that's not gonna work for me. I'm gonna need it to be made out of a different material.
Okay, allergies, right? Probably what it is.
Yeah, I'm allergic to metal. You know. But my landlord's actually allergic to metal. What I need this material to be made out of is something, I don't know how to say, fluffy and adorable and kind of man's best friend in a sort of way, because I want my landlord to kind of appreciate this piercing, but you know,
Okay.
he's allergic
So
to metal.
like a dog? You want me to pierce your landlord with a dog?
If you could do that, that'd be excellent.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna need to get a little bit of a bigger thing, but yeah, we can do that.
That would be so great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a wonderful
right.
day. And give me his address. I'll do it tonight.
All right. Thank you. I'll Venmo you the money.
Wonder if anyone else needs secret piercings. No?
Oh,
Okay.
here we go. So,
Hi,
hello. It's me.
Mario.
No. It's me. The other one, the taller one with the mustache.
Luigi.
The prettier one.
Plumber.
I have date tonight. I need you to help me out. I have date with the Princess Daisy. I have date, and I need to look very good. And you see, I wears this hat all the time, and I need to win tonight. Yeah, Luigi win. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So help me out.
So you would like a new hat?
Oh no, no hat in a fancy restaurant.
Oh, sure, but maybe like a suit.
A what?
A suit, like a jacket and pants, a suit.
Oh no, these overalls were just pressed. They're very nice.
Oh,
Very nice
of course.
overalls that I wear tonight. Yeah. No, I need my hair to look the best.
Oh, you need a haircut.
What is wrong with it now?
No, but
Oh,
you need a style. You need a new hairstyle.
I've been wearing the hat all day, and it's very wet. We spend a lot of times in the pipes, you know.
Oh, so you need a blow dryer.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I need a blow dryer.
Well, I have one of those. That's very, very simple.
Whoa, what does it do?
It dries your hair.
But I cannot take the hot or the cold on my hair. I need special wind.
You need not hot or cold air.
No, I need very special wind. I do not want to blow away any pixels.
So you need like a soft breeze?
No, breezes are not my friend. I do not want to fall off a cliff or anything. I need something a little more uplifting. Maybe like the thing a rancher would use for his blow dryer, or the Santa Claus. Santa Cristo, Santa Claus. Oh, I do not know the word that you use.
No, Santa Clauses. Yep, that's a word. I got that.
Just like the bowl, when he is like the bowl of Jello, he is so happy, but he is so happy he's not even happy anymore. He's like
joyful. He's
but bouncy.
jolly.
Oh yes, you have that one.
You want a blow dryer that jollies your hair?
Oh, I would love to get my jollies off tonight. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I also need a very specific blow dryer.
Yep, we're getting a very specific blow dryer, but do you have more specifications?
Well, you see, jolly blow dryers are very popular in Italy. I need one that's been used by a super guy.
A super guy. Okay. Well, I do have some pre-owned, refurbished ones. I'm sure I can find.
Oh, he does jump around a lot, so I could see it might get a little beat up.
Okay. And he jumps around?
Oh yes, he is quite a jump man. He is known for the time he spends with the Donkey Kong and the Koopa.
Like
I think
Bowser.
the Koopa is from that one. Yeah. The Koopa, I believe, is from the Scandinavia, so you say it like that. Yeah, for the Bowser, you know that super guy. He always whenever the Bowser is there, and I'm like, I run away. I want to feel strong and confident when I take out the Daisy tonight.
So you want to use his hair care products to help you feel more confident.
Yeah, and if I just stole it from his bathroom, it would be a little weird. So can you just
well, that's fine. Yeah, no, I've got one of his old ones. It's cool. So here's Bowser's blow dryer that jollies your hair into place.
Bowser does not have any hair. I do not know what he uses to polish his shell, but I do not want any of that. No. No, that he's a really super guy around around the land. Everywhere in the Mushroom Kingdom, he's just jumping around, and I always get
You
left
mean
in
Mario? Like your brother?
Yeah, my brother. Yeah, my
Oh,
brother.
you want your brother's hair dryer. Okay, so
Yeah.
Mario's blow dryer that
Oh,
jollies
that's
your hair,
fantastic.
powered by Jolly.
Ha ha ha! I'm the best. You're the best.
Well,
Thank you.
thank you. Good luck on your date.
Wow, perfect. I don't know if I'm excited or uncomfortable, but here we are. That happened.
I did it.
Yeah, Panda's the only one that can make a blow dryer weird. So why don't we get everyone back up for our last game? I know, disappointing, sad, but we're just about out of virtual time here on virtual improv. So I thought we'd finish our last, wow, let's try that one more time, everyone. I thought we'd finish our show just like we finish all of our shows, whether virtual or brick and mortar, with some joke barrage. So if you guys mute yourselves, and if you got a great joke, we'll just come up and tell it. All right. Our first style of jokes is going to be called pickup line. So it's a pickup line to or from or about or involving this thing. Our first suggestion, that's the word. I say that enough, you think I would know, is an, oh my God, I pressed a button, to a bumblebee. Bumblebee it is.
A bumblebee nope, just kidding. Hey. I got this. I can do this. Hey, honey. Yep, that's it.
Okay, let's try that again. Our first suggestion is bumblebee. Let's do pickup lines, you know, to or from or about that bumblebee.
Hey, Bumblebee, is that honey or are you just happy to see me?
Hey, girl. Mind if I penetrate you just once and then you never see me again?
Hey, did you lose your voice when you transformed out of that Camaro, or is it just me?
Hey, girl. The hive's cleared up.
Hey, you're for sure gonna need a lot of protection around me. Maybe even a whole suit.
So I don't often hit on women, but I thought I'd just wing it with you.
You're looking pretty good, but I'm gonna ask you now if you're a smoker. That's my only deal breaker.
Girl, you make my hive collapse for no reason.
Hey, I'm looking for someone to make me feel like a queen.
So the population's decreasing. What do you say we fix that?
All right, we'll switch with that. Our next suggestion, we'll do pickup lines one more time. Our next is a forest, to or from or about or involving a forest.
You like wood? I got wood.
Hey, how far can you walk into me until you're no longer coming into me but coming out of me? I'm gonna mute myself.
If I were to give you my number, would I be barking up the wrong tree?
Honey, if I fall, are you gonna be around to hear me?
You beat me. You beat me to that joke. I'm really sad about that.
Is it syrup season? Because I'd tap that.
Hey, maybe it would be okay if I asked you out.
You know, Panda, I would be okay with that.
On second thought, I'm like,
Look
Or
at that
you
nice
Mr.
piece of
Poplar.
ash.
Done. That's it. All right, we're gonna switch up joke styles here, quick.
Wait, I'm pining for you. Okay, now that's
Okay,
it.
we got that. Thank God we got that one out of the way.
Oh my God, you're so naughty.
Naughty with a K. Funny. Wow. Okay, are we done now? Or does anyone have any last wood-related jokes they just need to get out?
Birch,
no,
please.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
can't
so
read
next one is things you can say to blank, but you can't say to your significant other. We're gonna start with things you can't say to things you can say to a jogger, but can't say to your significant other.
That was fast.
I'm going to stay 20 feet away from you for my own safety.
Get off my lawn!
That was quite the workout, but you are way too sweaty now.
I think you really hit
You're
your-
out of shape.
You got that last one, Panda, or are we gonna move on?
Oh, did you miss me?
Yeah.
I think you really hit your peak in the 80s.
Perfect. Next one is scientist. Things you can say to a scientist, but you cannot say to your significant other.
I think you're wrong.
Ah! I was just gonna say that.
Huh. I've never seen you out in the daylight.
You can't prove that.
Okay, scientist appears to be very hard. We will do one more. Last one. Things you can say to a zookeeper that you cannot say to your significant other.
Hey, you want to do some meth?
Damn you, Carol Baskin.
It's like
I
a zoo
prefer
in
to
here.
put it in the cage. Oh.
Well, since she's 700 pounds, we're gonna have to get our own MRI machine in here.
Just chop up some raw meat and chuck it in the back for her.
You
I've just
don't
brought her
pay
in
me.
here.
You don't
I
pay
just
me
brought
enough
her-
to shovel all your crap.
I've just brought you in here for breeding purposes.
It's free to go in there.
Are you sure they like it more in the cage?
So if I give you $20, I can feed it.
No, the cage is much bigger once you get inside.
Perfect. We are at our time limit, actually over. So Thank you guys for watching the first ever virtual hot dog. Thank you, hot doggers, hot doggists, who knows? Whatever we are, thanks us for playing. We'll see you guys eventually again, maybe on the internet.